5 weeks into the fantasy football season, chaos has officially taken hold. Panic is spreading across leagues everywhere, and Matt Harmon and Justin Boone are here to bring some order to the madness. They fire up the people's panic meter, diving deep into your emails and social media posts to separate real concern from overreaction. Boone also shares his top waiver wire targets, including a few sneaky sleepers that might just win you your next matchup without a bidding war. Matt kicks things off with a quick recap of Monday Night Football, where the Jaguars outlasted the Chiefs in a wild 31-28 finish. Trevor Lawrence continues to silence critics with back-to-back statement games, while Etienne reminded everyone why he's a fantasy RB1. On the flip side, the Chiefs' offense looked sharp, but Patrick Mahomes' late interception proved costly. The big takeaway? The Jaguars' offense is officially for real, and fantasy managers should take notice. The conversation shifts to the latest injury bombshell, Omarion Hampton landing on injured reserve. Boone breaks down the fallout and which players stand to benefit most in the short term. He warns fantasy managers not to panic but to be smart about depth, emphasizing that this time of year separates the contenders from the pretenders. Then it's time to unleash the people's panic meter. The first wave of names includes the Baltimore Ravens, Jameson Williams, Jalen Hurts, Harvey, TJ Hockenson, Cam Skotabo, and Alvin Kamara. Each player gets their panic level assessed, from mild concern to full-on meltdown. Harmon insists Hurts is still an elite fantasy option despite some uneven play, while Boone urges patience with Kamara, saying his workload remains elite even if the touchdowns haven't come yet. The second round of the panic meter brings more fantasy heartbreak. McConkey, the Arizona Cardinals offense, Chase Brown, Woody Marks, and TreVeyon Henderson. The duo debates which slumping players are worth holding and which should be on the chopping block. Boone highlights McConkey's potential value once he's fully healthy, while Harmon sounds the alarm on Arizona's fading offensive spark, warning that volume alone might not be enough to save some of their fantasy assets. Finally, Boone delivers his must-adds for Week 6. He highlights a handful of players flying under the radar, perfect for managers dealing with injuries or underperformance. Expect some deep sleeper names to emerge, the kind of low-risk, high-upside players that can swing a fantasy season. As always, Harmon reminds everyone that panic doesn't win championships, strategy does. Staying calm, making smart waiver moves, and reading the signs before everyone else is how fantasy managers turn early frustration into late-season dominance. Whether you're 5-0 or staring down an 0-5 start, there's still time to right the ship, but only if you keep your cool and trust the process.